Well, we're live. Hey, welcome to the chow line. I hit the button before I was ready. But, oh well, things happen. So, I made my own recipe. And I wanted to teach y'all, share it with y'all. This is the way that I'm going to make my shrimp flag. So, first things first, we're putting everything in the pressure cooker. And I've done a lot of pre-work. So, what we have to do is take 1 cup of rice and put it at the bottom. 1 cup of rice. Oh, snap. I forgot to get my seasonings. 1 second. Pardonnez-moi. Can't do nothing without my seasonings. Alright. Now, where was I? Okay, so 1 cup of rice. We need my homemade stewed tomatoes. There, in the jar. So, these are the tomatoes that we did this year. Now, we will take that and dump everything in there, right? Then we will go ahead and we need 1 cup of chicken broth. Why we put chicken? I don't have vegetable. But we're going to put 1 cup. And my cup is backwards. 1 cup. Alright. Now, it says we need to stir this up, and the reason why we're stirring it up is because we don't want the rice to stick on the bottom. So we will stir it. Then we need to go ahead and layer. No, I guess we need to go ahead and season. No, it wants me to layer first. So we are going to layer. We are putting our onion and green onion. Although I have that in my stewed tomatoes, we're still adding some. We are adding bell pepper. We are adding celery. One carrot, mushrooms. This is like almost half a can. Now, I've got garlic. I love my garlic, but we're going to go ahead and press it down in there. They've already been peeled. And I have 5 pieces of garlic. And this will go ahead and cook in the microwave for 10 minutes. If you just pop it on, let me know where you're popping on from. I do like to know where Facebook is pushing me. If you're watching the replay, let me know that too. Alright, that's done, that's done. Let me see, now we get to put our seasonings. So, my staple season, I'm going to give this a mix real quick. Tonie's onion powder. I haven't been cooking. Garlic powder. Now the one extra ingredient that we will use is paprika. We will sprinkle that in there. Alright, I'm going to stir it up. Now, this will go in the microwave for 10 minutes. Line the arrows up. Make sure you have your seal. If you own one of these, make sure you have your seal. Lock it in place. Line the arrows and make sure you lock the handle. This isn't a carry handle, so you do have to carry it with both hands. Okay, now that that is going, now we can get the rest of our process done. Now, excuse me again. We are going to devein our shrimp. It ain't gonna take long. If you've ever deveined shrimp old school, like my grandma used to do, was a fork. I just so happened to have gone to Joe's Crab Shack, and of course they give you these complimentary tools, and it says stolen from Joe's Crab Shack. I have found this to be the best thing to go ahead and devein my shrimp. I've also found that it's the best thing to go ahead and I do a lot of snow crab legs, you know, the long ones, and this breaks that leg up like you would not believe. So while that is cooking, we will go ahead and devein our shrimp, and you just take it from the center and pull. And that's all you do to devein your shrimp. See that? And I use a paper towel to go ahead and grab it. And I'm just deveining. Sometimes you get them. Sometimes they have a vein. Sometimes they don't. You can't really see the vein. But I'll have a nice little wallpaper paper towel here. When I'm done, I guess I could have done deveined them, but I wanted to show y'all this little tip. So I did not know I was cooking tonight. Bubba had taken the shrimp out, which I have it stored. You know, we have them in our freezer mates. Oh my God, freezer mates. The little 1 cup, 4 pieces is on sale right now. That's today's day 8 of our holiday savings. I have my shrimp in the bigger version because we eat a whole lot more. But anyway, he pulled the shrimp out, and I peeled them up this afternoon. You know, it doesn't take long to defrost. It's not like a hard brick like most other ones. And Well, anyway, he texted me a little bit, or he called me a little bit ago and says, what do you do? And I said, I don't know, I just finished peeling the shrimp. He was like, okay, what are you cooking? I don't know, I'll do something. I need to come live anyway, so I decided to throw in some ingredients that I had so we wouldn't have to go to the grocery store, you know. And I come up with this particular recipe. I have never made it. I am winging it like I do everything. And it's called shrimp and vegetable stew with rice. So, like I said, I've never made it, so I'm going to be curious. But the vegetables have to cook for 10 minutes. Shrimp, you don't cook that long. You only cook shrimp for about 4 minutes. But I will give you a cheater if you own one of the pressure cookers. I will give you a cheater to be able to open up that pressure cooker and add the shrimp in. So let me know in the comments, where do you get your shrimp? Do you buy store-bought shrimp, or do you go to the shore? We get about 50 pounds every time, and that seems to last us. We have one shelf, and we have 2 freezers in Bubba's shed, and one freezer is for our deer, whatever deer, and then the deep freezer has our shrimp, and it has my vegetables. I think I still have zucchini and squash. If we have any kind of leftovers, like if I make a real big batch of gumbo or soup, I'll usually put those containers here in the freezer in the house. Now we do have the little refrigerator outside also, but that one right there is for our water bottles, our frozen water bottles, his deer processing cheese, what else we have in there? I mean, his ice cream comes in here in the house, whether I make it and it's in a Tupperware ice cream container, or if I haven't made it and he's fighting the urge, he'll go ahead and stop at the grocery store and pick him up a gallon of ice cream. He has gotten really good about getting the no sugar ice cream, because he really douses it with syrup and everything else. But anyway, so this, if you see how I'm doing this, this is like the easiest way I have found to devein shrimp. Now, if we were going to be frying our shrimp, then I would go ahead and I would take my knife and kind of butterfly them. But this is actually the way that I do this. It is a little time consuming, but deveining shrimp is time consuming. Now, since I winged this recipe and I just basically made it up, if you'd like to have this recipe, then go ahead and comment recipe for me, and we'll make sure that you get a written version. I'm also eligible for stars, so if I've made you drool, then make sure you give me a star. I've never played with the stars, so I don't know what the stars do, how that happens, but I sure would like it if you let me know that you see some kind of value in me tempting your stomach. Now, this is probably about maybe 1.5 1.5 a shrimp. Because he had 2 containers. One was smaller than the other. I don't think it's 2 pounds. Let me see, what else? If you are not in my VIP community, which I'm pretty sure I have this stream into the VIP community. If you're not already on my Chowline Club, make sure you go ahead and you comment Chowline if you're in the VIP group. That way we can get you on the Chowline. I need another paper towel. I also have a public group. It's called Your Bowl, Your Community, Your Food. It's off of the business page. If you're in that group, come on over to the Tupper Treats area, because the Tupper Treats area is where you get treats. Oh, it's smelling good, y'all. Oh, I've only got 5 seconds. We're going to just let that hiss away. Let me get it out of the microwave though. It's not exactly hissing, but I don't want to open it just yet. We'll let it sit for a minute and then I can do the rest. It's really a total of 15 minutes. The hardest part is prepping it. And I do apologize. Bubba says that I would not survive if I could not talk with my hands. And when my hands are doing something, I don't talk. If anybody has a tip that would help me with this, by all means, drop it in the comments. Almost. I just have a few more. Ooh. If you get arthritis, this is a step that you probably want to go ahead and have some help with. I'm trying to be the good Cajun and not just put it like that. Because that's nasty, really. Okay, so let's see. Got just a couple more pieces up in here. I bet y'all thought y'all were going to see a shrimp actually fly, huh? when you have creative dishes, you want to have a creative title. I'm creative. I think I got a routine happening here now. Let's see. At least you didn't have to watch me peel them. All right, last one. Now, that's done, that's done. Since it's not hissing, we can actually open it up. Oh, I gotta have to get my picture too. Take a picture. Ooh, boy, does that look good. Take a picture. Oh, no, not of me. All right, we're gonna stir it up. Then we are gonna put the shrimp on top. Okay, so one thing that you gotta remember is that there is a max line, and you definitely don't want to overfill that max line with your liquid. Take another picture. We will cover it back, and it'll go back in the microwave for 4 minutes. I'll check it. If it's done, then we're golden. If it's not done, I'll add some more time. Right now, that's all I have. I do appreciate y'all popping on. Again, I'm Lisa, your favorite temper pal, and you are at the chow line here at Your Bowl Connection. Y'all have a good afternoon, or it's an evening now. It's dark. Oh my God, and it's only 5:30. Y'all have a good night.